The last one you saw was actually I guess you could say the pilot. It was like a test episode. I'm dropping on you the first episode. So just to let you know that this episode will remain on Twitch until the next episode drops. So you have until then to watch this episode. But the first episode, which is the pilot, 000, will disappear. And the only way you can get your hands on it is by becoming a part of the Patreon and getting your hands on the link that will allow you to watch it whenever you want. All right. You can also watch the rated R version on there as well. You sign up for the rated R package. All right. That's enough talk. Let's get on with the show.
My name is Amory Pepperbottom. I am a representative of the law offices of Itunga and Shyster LLC. Referencing the case of Simpson versus Gumble, half of a company cannot be obtained by signature due to inebriation. As a result, the ownership and CEO will remain intact. RG will remain standing CEO while Douglas Mathis remains employed. The name Dragonstar Wrestling will remain intact. Therefore, crossover will revert back to its original name of Dragonstar Wrestling. The verbal declaration and takeover of Dragonstar Wrestling by said crossover is not legally binding. Sasha Cross and the entire Thursday Night Diva will be removed from the roster forthwith. Thank you and enjoy the show. Welcome to Dragonstar Wrestling. I am the DSW CEO and commentator RG. Sitting beside me is the dethroned, depowered, and decommissioned Douglas Mitchell.
If I gotta be.
Only if you want a job.
Then I guess I gotta be.
A lot has happened over the course of time from episode to episode.
You know, as much as I don't want to talk to you, I guess I have no choice. I, for one, am glad that DSW is not overrun by that diva show.
Regardless, Thursday Night Diva is a respectable brand of wrestling. But if you excuse me, I have some words to tell the den of dragons watching at home.
What the hell is all this about? Can't be any good. Our guy's about to bring up some stupid.
How you doing tonight, Dragonstar Wrestling fans?
Boom!
Now, I know things ended on an odd note. Things were supposed to change, and the foundation of DSW had shifted. Well, thanks to a tongue and shyster, everything done is undone.
Boom! Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess.
That's right. As CEO of DSW, I'm continuing the women's tournament, but that's not it. Our men's DSW champion, TKO, needs a competitor. So, like the women, The men will be going through a tournament of their own to find the #1 contender for the men's world championship belt. In the time of the last episode and this one, I created a bracket for both. Douglas, do the honors.
What do I look like? Vanna White? This is the men's bracket. If you can't read it, tough. And this is the women's bracket. If you can't tell, you need to go back to school. Back to you, RG.
And those matches start right now.
The following match is a first-round women's championship tournament match scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First, making her way to the ring from the land of the undead, she is Calavera.
A woman of mystique and glamour, Calavera comes from Mexico City, but what style of wrestling does she possess?
I don't know, but she's possessed me with her beauty and legs that don't quit. Her figure reminds me of Stacy Keibler.
Let's remember, Stacy Keibler was no pushover in the ring.
I don't think anyone gave two flying if Keibler won or lost. She was just fun to look at, like Calavera here. I'm going to enjoy her her wrestling.
And her opponent, she is the self-proclaimed most beautiful woman in the world. She is Violet Lovecraft.
Violet Lovecraft comes to us with a background in modeling, hence the self-ideal that she is the most beautiful woman in the world.
Looks can be deceiving, RG. She might be a fanboy's wet dream, but she can knock out Jaws with her high-fashion bro kick in high heels. Just because she looks hot, don't mean she can't fight. Did I forget to say that she'll look good doing it too? Well, add that on top of whatever I said.
Welcome to DSW. If you're just joining us, this is the first match of the night, and it kicks off the women's tournament that will determine who will be the women's champion.
You know, I don't know what it's like sitting next to you, RG, but two beautiful women are going to grace us in the ring. And I can put up with your stupidity for 10 minutes while I watch Violet Lovecraft pleasure my eyes.
Considering that we wouldn't be in this situation if you hadn't interrupted the match last week.
Why you keep dwelling on the past, RG? Move on. I moved on from that. Besides, we still would have had to have a tournament if Minnie Morgan had beat Puma. It's almost like they tried to invade and take over.
Well, like I said earlier, thanks to the good people of Tunga and Shyster, DSW is back on track.
Seems to me like you threw a band-aid on the wound and called it a day. You better hope it don't fall off.
A wound that you opened by signing your name on an unknown document.
There you go again, RG, dwelling on the past.
Well, looking at Violet Lovecraft, you would never guess that she had experience in the ring, but she has spent much of her younger days touring the world as a model.
That tells me that she had the opportunity to learn under different people from different countries. If she wanted to be a wrestler, that's what you would do. Pay for training. Just like that, see that?
But some of the best wrestlers have come from Mexico, so Calavera could have learned from some of the best.
That's possible, but training to wrestle is like being a chef.
Great DDT by Calavera. How so, Douglas?
Use your kind of brain for once, RG. If you learn one style of wrestling, that's one thing. Good for you. But if you learn from many different wrestlers, you can change your style in a match and catch your opponent off guard. Sorry, I'm getting caught up in a match here.
The high fashion kicks and knocks her right in the face. Rep for the count. 1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this match by way of pinfall, Violet Lovecraft.
What a fantastic start to the night.
You're telling me we get graced by Violet Lovecraft on our screens, and then she goes and knocks the jaw off of Calavera. Good start to the match. I can't wait to see what's coming up next.
Well, it's something I think both you and I need to hear. Purple Puma has something to say up next.
Last week, the Puma was robbed of her world championship. The Puma was robbed and her revenge against the Cross Girl. The Purple Puma has to compete in a tournament for a title she never lost. Douglas, you're on Puma's list of prey. But RG, if the Puma doesn't win this tournament, the Puma is going to have words with you.
I'm backstage with Big Daddy T, just a short time removed from the big attack Big Daddy T performed on DJ B Rad. Big Daddy T, tonight you enter into the men's tournament for a shot at the world title against the Oh Yeah Kid. How have you prepared for your match?
Prepare? You me? Big Daddy T don't prepare for Things prepare for Big Daddy T. Just like that breakdancing bum after I'm done with this chump. He's gonna need not only a stretcher, this W's gonna need a cleanup crew after I squeeze the out of him like a bottle of ketchup.
Yeesh, so graphic.
Following match is the first round of the men's #1 contenders tournament. First, making his way to the ring from Switzerland is the Purple Pansy.
He's flamboyant, but at the same time, he's quite a skilled technical wrestler.
To me, he's like a bisexual Ric Flair. He's known for using his sexuality in the ring, which is a big plus for him, not for his opponents. The problem is, he's been out of the ring for some time. Does he still have what it takes to take on his opponent? I have no clue. I'm not a mind reader. I'm not a fortune teller, so don't ask me that kind of question. Why'd you ask me that to begin with? You know what? Don't ask me any more questions.
You, alright, Douglas?
Leave me alone, RJ.
Alright.
And his opponent, he hails from the state of San Francisco, California. He is Howard Heights.
The former Jobbers champion is back in action, but after his loss to Father May, does he have it in him to beat the excellence of technical execution?
That was actually pretty good, RJ. My answer is no. Double H is a joke. If the Purple Pansy wanted a warm-up match, this is it. Heights does not have what it takes to make it to the second round of this tournament.
So the first two to draw straws in the men's tournament are the Purple Pansy and Howard Heights. As we all know, Howard Heights was the Jobbers champion last year.
Which means he will be outclassed tonight in every form. Just because you can throw on a pair of underwear and boots does not make you a professional wrestler. Sorry, I giggled there. Double H should call it quits now before the Purple Pansy performs his pull hold and makes Double H speak like a mouse afterwards.
But you also mentioned that the Purple Pansy had not stepped in the ring for a while. Can that have an impact in the outcome of this match?
Well, yeah. But only if the Purple Pansy were fighting someone that could wrestle worth a damn. Howard Heights is known for laying on his back, and that is right down Purple Pansy's alley, if you know what I mean.
That is only allegation, Douglas. We don't know if the Purple Pansy is gay or not. He hasn't made his sexual preference known And so far, Howard Heights seemed to be taking it to the Purple Pansy.
Seriously, Archie, look at him. Does that not scream gay?
It's this flamboyant to me, Douglas. You can't judge a book by its cover.
Listen, all I'm saying is that the Purple Pansy is gonna make Howard Heights his bitch. That's all I'm saying.
Douglas, stop.
What? That wasn't bad.
Well, all things considered, these two are polar opposites when it comes to fighting styles. Almost with the win there.
You ain't lying there. I think Heights tries to be a brawler, and so far, he's held up pretty well. But if he's not careful, the Pansy could land a purple popper on him and walk out of this match one step closer to the #1 contender spot.
With the tournament included in this one, all the wrestlers' win-loss records will be updated as they complete matches, which will allow us to determine #1 contenders for future matches, from the tag team division to a possible triple threat title.
You're keeping the triple threat title going? Oh, you do care.
Can't deny that the triple threat division is a good idea.
You know what, Archie? Stop kissing my... But you're right. It is a good idea. No one is doing it, and if they are, they got it from DSW, and what makes it great is that it's not easy to retain.
A 1 1/3 chance of winning, but you have to beat 2 other competitors to win the title to retain it.
Oh, damn. Did you see that?
Howard Heights with a big clothesline. Now he's going outside the ring. What's he going to do? Uh-oh. Looks like he wants to see some action on the announcer's table. Not us. That's the French table out of ringside.
Yeah. One's name's Pepe, and the other one's name is Le Pew.
Double H puts him onto the announcer's table. And,
What's he doing?
Walking around here. Taking his time. Uh-oh. He's got him up.
Uh-oh.
What's he going to do?
Oh, no.
DDT right on the
damn.
announcer's table. Will he get up at the count of 10? The ref is counting.
Howard Heights is on it tonight, but the Pansy got up quick.
And just as Heights was celebrating, the Purple Pansy comes into the ring and clotheslines him down. He rolls him over, covers. Only one count on Howard Heights? Oh! Face buster. He goes on the arm ring, jerks it. Gut wrench slam.
That table really off Purple Pansy.
I think you're right, Douglas. No, but Pansy's holding his head. The damage has been done. He's got butterfly slam.
Pansy just needs to put him away. Textbook elbow drop and a stomp. Another face buster right there. Uh-oh.
Height says no. Uh-oh, he's got him in the claw. He's got him. He's got him in that mandible claw. Little
Howard. It's little Howard.
That's right, little Howard. Will he submit? No, he releases the hold. And he begins jabbing away. Kick, jab. Got him in the headlock. Uh-oh, Purple Pansy from behind slams his head face down into the mat.
Here we go. Purple Pansy's going to turn it around right here. He goes for the cover. 1.
Height says no. He's not done. Uh-oh. Crossover neck breaker. Drags him to the center of the ring. And what's he going to do? He goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Shoulders up.
Damn, near fall.
And the Pansy keep trying to make a comeback. Elbow to the back. And he begins gloating here. He's setting up. Got him tucked between his legs. Kisses his muscles. Butterfly hold. Got him up. The Purple Popper.
It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the count. 1, 2. No!
Heights has no quitting him tonight. Crossover neck breaker once again. Does he go for the cover? No. He begins choking away at the Purple Pansy.
Where's Double H getting this from?
I have no clue, but he is on fire tonight. He's got him up in the suplex hold and down. Last year, Heights would have been out within seconds. This time, not the case. Kick to the midsection. Oh! Face buster! The sit-down face buster. And he drags him to the center of the ring. Is it all over? 1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this match by way of pinfall, Howard Heights.
Well, I'll be damned.
Howard Heights pulls one over using that sit-down face buster.
If you would have told me that Double H was gonna beat Pimple Pansy, I would have called you a liar. But here we are. Goes to show that if you throw at people, someone will have their mouth open and be forced to eat it.
Ugh. Gross.
Truth sucks, Archie.
Why is everybody using as a metaphor?
Can't be any good.
What style of wrestling does she
Better hope many different
Brad, Big Daddy T,
one continue.
Dude.
Oh no.
the mat. Got him tucked between his legs, kisses his muscles. takeover once again. Does he go for the cover? No. He begins choking away at the purple pansy.
Where's Double H getting this from?
I have no clue, but he is on fire tonight. He's got him up in the suplex hold and down. Last year, Heights would have been out within seconds. This time, it's not the case. Kick to the midsection. Oh! Face buster. The sit-down face buster. And he drags him to the center of the ring. Is it all over? 1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this match by way of pinfall, Howard Heights.
Well, I'll be damned.
Howard Heights pulls one over using that sit-down face buster.
If you would have told me that Double H was gonna beat Purple Pansy, I would have called you a fucking liar. But here we are. It goes to show that if you throw shit at people, someone will have their mouth open and be forced to eat it.
Ugh. Gross.
Truth sucks, Archie.
Why is everybody using shit as a metaphor? Damn.
Hey everyone, I'm the Oh Yeah Kid. You can call me OYK. Tonight, I competed against Big Daddy T, and I heard what he said. He said he was gonna beat me up. Well, I got news for you, buddy. Oh yeah, I do. People always underestimate me. Oh yeah, they do. Big Daddy T, tonight I'm gonna show you that I'm no pushover. When I beat you for the 1, 2, 3, the world will see that I have what it takes to be the #1 contender. Oh yeah.
#1 chumps more like it.
The following match is a first-round women's championship tournament match scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, she is Mia Karai.
Karai comes to us as a new superstar to the DSW universe. She has a slight background in technical wrestling.
She either does or doesn't. You can't have a partial background or something because if she has a little background, it means she has no background. You catch my drift?
No.
Yeah, I figured as much.
And her opponent from Seoul, South Korea, she is the idol, Emily Lane.
Emily Lane had a great match last week against Four Leaf, showing that not only can she be an entertainer, she's also a methodical wrestler.
I gotta admit, I didn't think she had what it takes to be a real wrestler, but she surprised me. Now, does she have what it takes to win this match? No. I think she loses to the rookie and shows that divas can't be wrestlers.
We continue on with the women's tournament, making this the second match to find out who will be the DSW Women's Champion. Douglas, who would you pick in this match?
No one. I don't like either of them. What? All right. You asked me, didn't you? All right. Seeing as I have never seen Karai in the ring before and know that she's more green than Lane, I think Karai gets... Excuse me, I can't even say her name right. Karai. Say it with me. Karai. Karai. That sounds pretty fun. Karai gets over on Lane.
Nice side slam by Emily Lane. So what's your logic, Douglas?
Logic has nothing to do with it. Lane might be a singer, dancer, whatever.
A diva. She's a diva.
Like I said, whatever. She might be that, and she might be, she might have paid to be trained. But when you don't know what you're going up against, that can screw up even the most unexperienced wrestler. Lane might not know what's coming.
Well, Emily Lane is in control of this match right now, so what chance does Emily Lane have of winning?
If, and I mean a big if she does exactly what she did on the last show and continue to target Karai's arm, Karai might have no option but to tap out.
Granted, it's only been 2 episodes. Well, actually, this being the 2nd episode, Layton has been the only superstar so far to show methodical thinking to her attack in the squared circle. She did go up against Four Leaf, who uses the Texas Cloverleaf against her opponents, but Four Leaf wasn't expecting Layton. Hook of the leg, 1, 2, and a kick out by Karai.
When you go up against an unknown opponent, the unknown opponent has an advantage. Tonight the roles are reversed. Lane doesn't know who she's up against, and she can't ask any of the girls in the back because no one knows. That's why Lane loses.
Well, Lane has an octopus locked in, pulling the arm back. Will she tap? No, she has to release the hold.
Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Down. Oh, right there. There's the green.
Yep, a veteran would have scouted that out pretty well. She was not expecting it, and she gets covered. 1, 2, and oh, so close. 2 3/4, near fall. Karai coming alive here. Nice drop kick. Takes down Emily Lane. Lane, a little dazed. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Oh, she's trying to do everything she can to get this win.
So Karai might be green, but she probably has a little more, how do you say it, actual training. Ooh.
Oh, man. That double jumping, double knee arm breaker. Rolls her to the center of the ring. Could this be over? 1, 2, and a kick out. Karai just does not want to stay down. But again, Lane focusing on the arm. But she covers again. 1, 2, and oh, near fall.
Smart move by Lane. You wear down your opponent, and then you go for the pin. If they kick out, then you do it again. You pin them as quick as possible. They might be worn out, but Karai is going to make her fall asleep. No, I thought she was.
Karai from behind. Drop kick to the back of the head. Lane feeling it. DDT to the leg. Rolls her over. Goes to work on the arm.
See, if Karai can focus on that arm, she can keep Emily Lane from doing the moves that she does to make her opponents tap. Oh no.
Totora arm breaker. She's got it locked in. Submission lock. Is she gonna tap? She is. Oh, she taps out.
The winner of this match by way of submission, Emily Lane.
Well, again, the idol Emily Lane goes undefeated, continuing work on the single body part that she knows how to focus on.
Again, I underestimated her, but she'll fight that opponent. That arm maneuvers, submission lock is not gonna work on.
Well, it did tonight, and that's all that matters, because it moves her in the tournaments one step closer for a shot at the world title.
Will she win? I don't think so, but congrats to her.
The following match is a men's #1 contenders match scheduled for 1 fall with a 10-minute time limit. First, making his way to the ring from the bad streets of Miami, he is Big Daddy T.
It wasn't a good night on the first episode of DSW as Big Daddy lost his tag team match.
You're right, RG, it wasn't. It was great.
I thought he was your boy. How do you figure?
Let me finish. He may have lost the match. In return, he kicked the shit out of the person that cost him the match. That, in my book, is a great fucking night.
Well, we are awaiting updates from DJB Red, and I've been told that we might receive a phone call later here tonight from DJB Red.
Be Red should just quit while he's ahead, because if he comes back, Big Daddy T's gonna kick the shit out of him once again.
California is the Kid.
Oh yeah, Kid is trying to make a name for himself by entering the tournament.
Quick to the point, no faking. Oh yeah, Kid ain't gonna make it. Seriously though, you ain't got a chance in hell of winning this match. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada.
We continue the evening with the Big Daddy T versus the Oh Yeah Kid.
RG. I've been meaning to ask you something. You know when you did that interview with Big Daddy T?
Yeah, that was like not long ago.
Yeah, well, did you see that suit he was wearing?
With the hat.
Yeah, that's the one. That, I don't know how to ask this, but next time you interview him, can you ask him where he got that suit from? It was for a friend.
I guess.
That suit was smooth.
Oh yeah, Kid never really been a serious contender in the DSW, trying to make a name for himself tonight.
And it's nothing but a wet dream, RG. Oh yeah, Kid doesn't have what it takes. Sure, he's quick, but he's young. He's... oh, hell.
I don't know, so far, the Oh Yeah Kid has really dished it out to Big Daddy T. Test of strength there, Big Daddy T taking advantage. Big club right across the chest.
Listen to yourself, RG. You just said it was a clug. C-L-U-G. What the hell is that? Right across the chest. C-H-E-S-S. Why don't you get your shit together, RG?
Yeah, my apologies, folks. Big Daddy T with the backbreaker. Oh, it looked like he was gonna go for a no, not a Boston Crab, but
like a recliner. Yeah. You see that? See that impact? The way the head bopped down. Now he's punching. The ref's not even looking. He could have punched all day. What the hell is the ref looking at? I think I see it. Some girl flashed him.
high elevation.
Ooh!
Down he goes. What impact. Big Daddy T from behind. Uh-oh. He's got the T-clutch locked in. Will he tap? No. He goes for the hook of the leg. 1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this match by way of pinfall, Big Daddy T.
Well, Big Daddy T picks up his first win of the, I guess you could call this the season.
He made quick work out of the Oh Yeah Kid, which I think if he continues down this route, he could very well be the next #1 contender and beat TKO for the World Heavyweight Championship.
You could be right.
Of course I'm right, RG. Don't doubt me. T's going all the way.
The following match is a Women's Championship Tournament match scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First, approaching the ring from Kansas City, Missouri, she is the Purple Puma.
Going from 365 days as the women's world champion to being stripped of the title has really affected the Purple Puma.
Well, no shit it affected her, dumbass. Night after night, she was pinning women for the 3 count, and then she has her title taken away. I'd be pissed off too. And at some point, she has to ask herself, can she do it again? I say, no.
Yeah, somehow had a feeling you'd say that.
Little predictable for you, RG?
Yeah, you're getting there.
You ever played craps, RG? You keep rolling the same number, you keep winning, eventually, you're gonna roll the wrong number. Tonight, Purple Puma's gonna crap out.
Her opponent
the silver fox. If you were to take Trish Stratus and put her in a 55-year-old body, you would get the silver fox. She has experience as a referee, but also experience in the ring as a wrestler.
She's old. Will her body be up to snuff to be able to take a beating from the former world champion? Experience is good, but when you get older, it gets harder. Fox is gonna have to step it up if she wants to move on in this tournament. And I think she might do that.
The women's tournament continues. The Purple Puma was completely opposed to having to partake in this tournament.
If she's all that good, then she should have no trouble getting to the finals and winning the whole damn thing.
But I seem to recall you interrupting the match that started this whole tournament in the first place.
There you go again, bringing up the past against like a plumber bringing up that stuck piece of shit in the toilet. Look, I think she'll have no trouble beating Fox tonight. Fox might have wrestled in her heyday, and may have been something serious back then. But if you looked closely at Silver Fox, she seriously let herself go. She's not in the same shape she once was, and she's sagging places that no man wants to look. Well, some guys get into that, but not me.
Purple Puma fights her way out by punching her to the gut. She's got in the headlocks. So Irish whips her into the corner, and she gracefully walks in a miniature splash.
Most superstars will run for the splash.
Puma setting
It's
up here.
kind
She
of
dives.
surprising. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Jinx. Cover. 1, 2, and the kick out by Silver Fox.
Fox got her up. Atomic drop. Could it be all over? Is she gonna cover right here?
Sometimes those spur of the moment moves can catch an opponent off guard. She goes for the cover. No, not even a 1 count. Not enough damage. Kick to the midsection. She's got her neck breaker. Some people might call that the rude awakening. And Purple Puma saying it's all over here.
Puma completely in control. Which being former world champion for 365 days, it makes sense. Big clothesline sends her down.
Puma picks her up once again. Throws her into the ropes. Hurricanrana sends her down. She got her logs leg. 1, 2, and oh, near fall.
RG, what the fuck is a log's leg? That's what you said.
I have no clue. I'm a little tired tonight. Neck breaker by the Fox. Stomp to the face, and she begins punching away. She's trying to come alive here. Purple Puma has been at Puma back on her feet. Another clothesline. Missing with the clothesline. Power slam by the Purple Puma. She goes for the cover. Could it be over? 1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this match by way of pinfall, Purple Puma.
God damn, that voice kills me.
Well, Purple Puma pulls it off once again. I think this was one of the quickest women's matches we've had to date. Purple Puma moving one step closer for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship.
I guess she deserves it. I mean, she did make quick work of the Silver Fox, and 365 days, that's not bad. You know, I've held it longer. I've held it about 400 days. 365 is not bad.
The tournament has just started for both the men and the women, and we're already starting to see sparks of who we each believe might win, and we've only started the show.
Well, we just started the show. I mean, the show's been going on today, but the show just started. You know, the show. this show. But oh hell, you know what I'm talking about. These matches are only gonna get better. We're gonna see some wrestlers start to rise as superstars. Some of them will suck, and probably might suck the rest of their careers.
I have DJ B-Rad on the phone right now. B-Rad, welcome to the show.
Sup, RG? Hey, everyone.
B-Rad, everyone wants to know what your current condition is.
The doctor said that I have a slight concussion after last week. That's why I'm not in the tournament.
When do you expect it to return?
Doctors say it depends on my recovery.
B-Rad, it's Douglas.
Hey, Mr. Mathis. Sorry, it's a habit.
What was it like to get your ass beat down for being a horrible tag team partner?
It's a good one, Douglas. It's a good one. When I get back being fluffy, he's gonna regret what he did. You feel me?
No, I don't.
B-Rad, Big Daddy T advanced in the tournament tonight. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
How do you feel about him advancing one step closer to a shot at the world title?
Hope he wins. Then I can breakdance all over his ass and then helicopter his ass out of the building on a stretcher and then take his title at the same time. Check it.
Well, it's been good speaking to you again, DJ B-Rad. Get better.
Speak for yourself, RG.
Yeah, be good. Check it, everybody. I'm out.
That was DJ B-Rad on the injured list, watching from home.
Licking his wounds like a dog that never had a chance among the rest of the pack.
Let's go to the ring, to the main event of the evening.
Why'd you sigh, RG? The main event suck or what?
I got a headache.
The following match is a men's #1 contenders tournament match scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First, making his way to the ring, is a former police officer of the Los Angeles Police Department. He is Max Storm.
What a phenomenal display last week of tag team action after Storm got the pin on Big Daddy T. His years on the force have kept his body in shape and may allow him to get the upper hand on his opponent in this main event.
I bet everybody at home thinks this Chippendale asshole has a chance. Storm is a fluke, a failure of a police officer that couldn't hack the force that he had to come and try and fail at professional wrestling. His jelly donut eating habits will show tonight, and the world will see what I've been saying as truth.
Darkness within. He is the Dark Renegade.
I really don't have a lot of information about the Dark Renegade. He has a menacing look. Oh, whoa. He just walked through that flyer. He has a menacing look. One of those people that will keep a straight face showing no expression regardless of the situation. And what's with the darkness within?
You know, I've heard in the back from the boys that he doesn't talk much. He sits by himself. He smells like sulfur. I don't know what to make of him. He's one of those guys you don't want to talk shit to his face because he'll tell you a new asshole. And I, for one, am fine that I got just the one I got.
Yeah, I could do without that too.
RG, if he got his hands on you, it would need a closed casket after he was done with you.
Well, folks, we have reached the main event of the evening. The former police officer versus an unknown. You made a point that unknown wrestlers have an advantage. But based on the women's match you saw earlier, do you still feel the same, Douglas?
It's one thing to find out that your opponent is the same size as you, but to find out that your opponent is jacked and has a stare that says, "I'll rip your fucking head off," that's intimidation. Intimidation is a wrestler's greatest asset.
And it works really well in role playing. Why don't you go further on that, Douglas?
If I got it. Well, when you have intimidation on your side, your opponent is hesitant to lock up with you because they think you're gonna eat them whole. Fear wears down your opponent, draining their energy much faster than they want it. When your energy's gone, that's it. You've already lost.
The Dark Renegade is a big man. He looks like a cross between Dave Bautista and Zangief from Street Fighter.
Zan who?
Zangief, he's a video game character. Come on, Street Fighter. Everybody's heard of Street Fighter.
Only you would reference a video game to a wrestling match. I see the Batista thing. When you wrestle someone that big, it makes you wonder if any attack you're doing to him is actually effective.
No kidding. So far, Matt Storm has been continuing on the assault on the Dark Renegade, and he does not seem to have any sense of.
Spit it out, RG. He just wants to whip his ass. He's trying to, but he doesn't know if he can do it. That's the problem.
Yep, that is fair to say. He's got him up. Uh-oh, reversal.
See, every time that jelly donut eating fool screws up, that's another advantage point to the Dark Renegade. See, right there. Big fist. Ooh, taking him down.
Dark Renegade waylaying him with fists, goes around back, spins him around. Irish whip into the corner, and he misses.
Yeah, but that little pedally shit that Max Storm's doing, that ain't gonna cut it. He needs to do some more high-impact maneuvers. Like that. I'll give that to him.
Nice slam by Max Storm. He's going outside the ring. What's he doing?
Whoa, smart move. Smart move by Max Storm. He knows how to play dirty. Maybe he's a dirty cop.
Well, if you are, maybe, let's say that Max Storm is afraid. Maybe he'll. Oh. What's he doing here?
He's going
up top. He leaps.
Yeah. Oh,
holy
damn.
shit.
I think I was supposed to say that, RG.
He's pulling out all the stops to take out the Dark Renegade, hoping that he will be counted out. Oh
no. You can't keep him down like that. It's all over then. Dark Renegade just got up like that was nothing.
How do you stop a beast that gets up from a move like that?
You don't, RG. You just let him roll all over until the match is over.
Max Storm thought it was over. Starting to celebrate in the ring, waiting for the count out. And elbow to the face, Russian leg sweep.
See, this is what I was talking about, RG. When you have this big, ripped jack dude fighting up against this lowly police officer, you can't turn your back 1 second. I mean, he should know that. He's LAPD. You turn your back, you could be dead.
Well, he did. I think he thought it was all over, and now the Dark Renegade is doing nothing but attacking, being on the offense. He has the momentum right now.
And that momentum could very well be the very end of Max Storm.
What's this? He got him. Oh, backbreaker. It's like a Cobra Clutch backbreaker. He drags him to the center of the ring. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this match by way of pinfall, the Dark Renegade.
One slip up of Max Storm was all it took for the Dark Renegade to get the upper hand.
See, I told you this police officer couldn't do it. This wannabe police officer. He's failed at life. He's fell in here. And he allowed the Dark Renegade to move on in this tournament. Congrats, Dark Renegade. You deserve it.
We've just seen the first 3 matches of the men's and the women's tournaments. Let's take a look at the men's.
Where the long shot Howard Hot surprised the Purple Pansy. Big Daddy T steamrolled over the Oh Yeah Kid, and the Dark Renegade eliminates the poor excuse for a police officer.
In the women's division, Violet Lovecraft defeats Galavera. Using the same technique she used the week prior, Emily Lane submits the newcomer Mia Karai, and the veteran Silver Fox succumbs to a loss to the former world champion, the Purple Puma.
Puma's gonna ream your ass on the next episode, RG. If I were you, I would have fixed the title situation instead. You sided with that cross chick and took the title away from her. I hate to be you.
Don't dwell on the past, Douglas. That's all the time we have for this week. Thank you for watching Dragonstar Wrestling. Follow on Twitch at DragonstarX13. You can also follow on Twitter at DGN_star. That's at DGN_STAR. If you want more and a more timely production of the show, support the show so we can focus on producing great wrestling entertainment for you.
Because heaven knows you can't find it on the television right now. Hey, if you really want to support the show, support us on Patreon where you can download the show. You can pay for the lower tier and get a copy of the show with an image of one of the women in the DSW universe. But if you pay for the R-rated superstar tier, you can not only get the image of one of the women in DSW, you can get the unrated version of DSW where you can hear me say things like fuck, shit, bitch. You can also get a nude image of one of the DSW women.
Well, there's more to the tiers than that, Douglas, but support the show and help us entertain you and provide better content, better rewards, and better storylines. Once again, thank you for watching, and we hope you return for another Dragonstar Wrestling. Good night.
What do you say?
I think the last word is...
I am the most decorated champion in professional wrestling history.
Alright, shut up, I'll buy you a beer.
Done and done.
Good night, everyone. All right, there we go. That is the show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you missed it, well, you missed the whole show actually. But good to see you once again, Nebuchadnezzar. It's been a while. I see you on my freaking phone. I see you on the PSN network. Those that don't know, Nebuchadnezzar helped out with one of the live shows one time. And he helped create quite a few wrestlers like King DDT. Very creative. I can't remember. I think when we first saw him, just could not stop laughing. Very, very funny. Unfortunately, 2K14 doesn't allow for majority of just the DDT. But I think he's got his first match on the next show. Thanks. I'm trying to get it out as soon as possible, but I got a lot of editing to do, a lot of voice work to do, and it's what takes me a while. So I'm trying to push those out, but at the same time I'm trying to do other stuff. We got other games to play, and scripts to write. So I'm currently working on the next episode, and I have just started on it. So this episode will remain on Twitch until I get the next episode out. So that's basically how we're working it. But when I get the next episode done, it'll be uploaded first to the link will be uploaded first to Patreon. So those Patreon members will be able to watch it first before I actually didn't get a chance to upload it here. What I can do, because oh no, I can't, because I haven't. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I had to include WWE into the game, the WWE roster, because 2K14 had the whole where you couldn't remove the main brand from the show, so I had uh, I had to include them. So I left it there, and that's I have a show devoted to my guys uh going up against the WWE, and most of that will be vote. So if you watch the show and you follow the show, you'll know who is who, and you'll know who will work with what wrestler, and that will be all vote. So I'll try and drop a vote when that comes available. I mean, that's gonna be in time, but stuff is evolving. I'm trying to get the show going once again. If you missed, we got tournaments going on. We got women's tournaments for the vacated world championship, and we got a number one contenders tournament. And next show will kick off even more of that tournament, so you'll see a lot more wrestlers that you haven't seen before, some that you have, some from the past. And for those that are unfamiliar with the Patreon, I have actually done something with the women where you get 3D versions of the women in clean and some not safe for work images. If you're into that, which is part of the rated R package. I'm about to do away with the PG package, basically because uh, I think I prefer the stream being uncensored. I guess I could put it like that. It makes for a more entertaining show. It's something you don't see on TV, which I know you a lot of the wrestlers, and you hear it on WWE. They try to push it. You heard crap. I can't think. My brain is offline right now. Uh, Drew McIntyre say the word shit on TV on one of the I think it was SmackDowns during the signing, and I mean they're trying to push it as far as they can go. I think WWE is paying for those bills, but at least we don't have to do that here, right? So I'll continue on with the rated R show and unrated basically, but those will go directly to Patreon as well. Uh, I'm on DeviantArt as well, so you can see some of the work that or some of the 3D images that I've passed out, and usually I'll give away one of the clean images and one of the action shots. You also get some of the action shots from that you see in the show. So there will be one part of the show that you actually see one of the women doing like a wrestling move or something like that, and I will pause it and I will do it in a 3D software, so it looks more realistic. Unfortunately, I can't make them look exactly like the women in the game, but I get as close to it as I can, and I annotate that so you get a representation of how she should look versus how she looks in the game. So, which is pretty cool. But well, that's it for tonight. I look to start downloading Fantasy Star Online and maybe streaming a little bit of that in the coming future. I've been a huge fan of the Fantasy Star series, like back from the RPG, and then I had the Dreamcast with the Fantasy Star Online 1. I don't think I ever got to play part 2, but well, now I get the opportunity, right, with the upgraded scale, and now it's on PC, so sweet. So if anybody wants to join in on that, the more the merrier. But let's. I'm hoping to get done with this episode within the next coming week. Whether it'll happen, I don't know. It depends on time. On well, the kids out for summer, so it will it'll eat up a little bit of time. But that's just the way it is. Got to work around life, right? And there's work as well. So everybody have a great evening, and I hope to see you soon on the next episode or maybe the next stream. I don't know what it'll be. Control Not sure yet. But have a great evening, and I will see you on the next episode of whatever I stream. Later.